Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Georgia May Jagger is an English fashion model and designer known for her striking beauty, rock and roll heritage, and effortlessly cool sense of style. Born on January 12, 1992, in London, she is the daughter of Mick Jagger, the legendary frontman of the Rolling Stones, and Jerry Hall, the iconic model and actress. With such parents, Georgia seemed destined for a life in the spotlight, but she has carved out her own distinct path in the fashion world. Early life and background: growing up in a creative and glamorous household, Georgia was surrounded by art, music, and fashion from an early age. She attended Ibstock Place School in London, where she showed an interest in photography and design. Despite her famous last name, she initially kept a low profile and took her time stepping into the modeling industry, wanting to develop her own identity separate from her parents' fame. Modeling career: Georgia made her modeling debut in 2008 after signing with Independent Models, now Tess Management. Her unique look, defined by her signature gap-toothed smile, blonde hair, and cool, bohemian energy, quickly caught the attention of designers and photographers. She soon became one of the faces of Hudson Jeans, Rimmel London, and Chanel, and appeared in major campaigns for Versace, Balmain, Vivienne Westwood, Tommy Hilfiger, and H&M. In 2009, she made a memorable runway debut at Vivienne Westwood's show in Paris, instantly marking herself as one of the new generation of British models to watch. Georgia has also graced the covers of international editions of Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, Elle, and ID magazine, among others. Style and influence: Jagger's style blends classic British rock chic with modern elegance, a reflection of her family's musical heritage and her mother's glamorous Texan flair. She's known for mixing vintage pieces with high fashion, embodying a sense of individuality that resonates deeply in the fashion world. Georgia represents a generation of models who celebrate imperfections and authenticity, and her famous gap-toothed smile has become a symbol of embracing one's natural beauty in an industry long dominated by rigid standards. Beyond modeling, Georgia has dabbled in design and business, collaborating on collections with brands like Mulberry, Miu Miu, and Volcom. In 2020, she co-founded Bleach London's US branch, expanding the cult hair brand's creative reach overseas. She is also active in social and environmental causes, advocating for sustainability in fashion and supporting initiatives that promote ethical production and body positivity. Personal life: despite her celebrity background, Georgia tends to keep her personal life private. She divides her time between London and Los Angeles, and remains close to her siblings, including model Elizabeth Jagger, film producer James Jagger, and musician Gabriel Jagger. Legacy and impact: Georgia May Jagger has grown from the daughter of rock royalty into a modern fashion icon in her own right. Her career reflects a new era of modeling, where individuality, creativity, and authenticity define success. With her timeless beauty, effortless charisma, and independent spirit, she continues to leave a lasting mark on both the runway and the cultural imagination. Relationship with her parents and family influence: growing up as the daughter of two of the most recognizable figures in music and fashion, Georgia May Jagger's life has always been intertwined with creativity and fame. Her father, Mick Jagger, brought the rebellious, electric energy of rock and roll into her upbringing, while her mother, Jerry Hall, offered insight into the world of high fashion and elegance. Despite being raised in such a famous family, Georgia has spoken about her parents' efforts to give her and her siblings a grounded childhood. Her relationship with both parents is notably close. Jerry Hall has been a guiding influence on Georgia's modeling career, helping her navigate the pressures of fame while encouraging her to express her individuality. From Mick, she inherited a love for music, art, and adventure, often citing him as her inspiration for confidence and self-expression. Georgia has said that while being a Jagger opened doors, she's had to prove herself through hard work and professionalism. Her family includes half-siblings from Mick Jagger's other relationships, making her part of one of the most famous and eclectic families in entertainment. Despite their global fame, the Jagger siblings often support each other's creative pursuits, appearing together at events and maintaining a strong familial bond. Career milestones. Georgia's rise in the modeling world was marked by key milestones that established her as one of Britain's top models of her generation. 2009. She won Model of the Year at the British Fashion Awards, a major acknowledgement of her growing influence. 2010. Became the face of Rimmel London, following in the footsteps of British icons like Kate Moss. Her campaigns for the brand helped solidify her as a symbol of youthful British beauty. 2011 to 2016, she walked for Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Versace, and Fendi, and starred in campaigns for Balmain, Just Cavalli, and Marc Jacobs. 2019, she collaborated with Volcom on a clothing line that reflected her love of California surf culture, vintage aesthetics, and sustainability. Georgia has also modeled for Rolling Stone magazine, a fitting nod to her family heritage. And her presence at the Met Gala and Paris Fashion Week consistently attracts attention for her unique blend of glamour and ease, artistic vision, and personal philosophy. Beyond her modeling career, Georgia May Jagger embodies a spirit of creativity that extends into design, photography, and entrepreneurship. She has often said that fashion should be about fun and self-expression, not about rigid beauty ideals. Her collaborations tend to reflect a playful yet thoughtful sensibility, often drawing on 1970s rock culture, vintage denim, and sustainable materials. She is deeply involved in the eco-conscious movement within fashion. Georgia has spoken about the importance of brands taking responsibility for their environmental impact, and she frequently partners with companies that prioritize ethical production. She views fashion not only as a form of personal identity but also as a platform for positive change. Personal life and interests. Georgia lives a relatively low-key life compared to many of her celebrity peers. She splits her time between London, Los Angeles, and New York, depending on work and creative projects. She's passionate about art, music, and film, and enjoys vintage shopping and photography in her downtime. Her sense of humor and warmth have made her a favorite among colleagues and photographers, who often describe her as approachable and genuine despite her fame. While she occasionally shares glimpses of her life on social media, she values privacy and authenticity, steering clear of the overly curated influencer lifestyle. Cultural impact and legacy. Georgia May Jagger represents a new generation of fashion icons, women who merge legacy with independence. She honors her parents' influence while standing firmly in her own creative identity. Her image has become synonymous with modern British cool, relaxed, confident, and effortlessly chic. In an industry known for fleeting fame, Georgia's staying power comes from her ability to evolve while staying true to herself. Whether she's fronting a major campaign or designing a new line, she continues to inspire young women to embrace their individuality and find confidence in their uniqueness. Influence on contemporary British fashion. Georgia May Jagger has become one of the defining faces of modern British fashion, a natural successor to icons like Kate Moss, Twiggy, and her own mother, Jerry Hall. What sets her apart is her ability to bridge the glamour of the past with the authenticity of the present. She embodies the rebellious, effortlessly stylish spirit that has long characterized London's fashion scene. Her personal aesthetic, a mix of vintage denim, rock-inspired leather, bold prints, and understated elegance, has inspired a generation of designers and stylists. Brands frequently reference her style when channeling the laid-back, bohemian edge of British youth culture. Georgia's collaborations with Mulberry, Miu Miu, Volcom, and Bleach London have brought this aesthetic to a broader audience, fusing luxury with streetwear sensibilities. She's also a familiar presence at London Fashion Week, often supporting emerging designers. Jagger is known for spotlighting young, sustainable, or experimental brands on her social media and in public appearances, helping to uplift new talent in a competitive industry. Her influence has extended beyond modeling. She's become a muse and creative collaborator for many British fashion houses, contributing ideas for shoots, campaigns, and capsule collections. Work with Bleach London and sustainability advocacy. In recent years, Georgia has taken a deeper interest in the creative process behind fashion and beauty. Her work with Bleach London, the cult favorite hair salon and eco-conscious brand, marked a significant step in her evolution from model to entrepreneur. She co-founded Bleach London's US branch, helping expand the company's reach while maintaining its commitment to cruelty-free and sustainable beauty practices.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.